Hey guys, this is Karthikeya Kantwal from Apex Finso and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session consisting of both the equity watch list as well as the index outlook. Now before we move on to what's new, talking about today's watch list that we had yesterday, the equity side we didn't have any triggers, but on the other hand when we talk about the indices, Nifty respected our levels very well. We had a support at 14,000 if you remember, and wahan se you had a really good bounce where it went till about 14,100 as I told you guys yesterday. Now, when we talk about the watch list for tomorrow, the first trade that we have is a long plan on Hindalco because it has given a really strong breakout of the previous supply zone and the swing point that it had at about 250 rupees. So we're going to go long at a pullback at 250, stop loss at 247, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the second one, Torrent Pharma, where we are going to go for a breakout trade on this one, similar to Hindalco. But the thing is, we are anticipating a breakout. It hasn't actually happened yet. We're going to go for a long above 2825, stop loss at 2790, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The third trade is on M&M. M&M again similar to Hindalco, if you see it has broken a previous swing point and a strong resistance at 740 today. So we're going to go for a long at that very level, stop loss at 730, ideal targets 1% on the upside. It also seems to be making really strong high rise and higher lows, which should be continued after a pullback. The fourth one that we have is a short plan on Bharti Airtel, which has a really strong resistance close by at 525. It has made a lower low, or to be honest, it can also be a higher high, but that is the nearest swing high that we have right now. So we're going to go for a short there, stop loss at 532, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The final equity trade that we have is a short again on Cipla, where it has made a top, it has made a structure resembling double top. It hasn't actually completed yet. It will be if 815 is broken, but as of now for Cipla we are going for a really simple short near the swing high at around 840. The swing high is around 838, 839, so we're rounding it off to 840. Stop loss at 850, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Talking about the indices for tomorrow, starting with Nifty as usual. Now Nifty में we had this zone, we had the zones yesterday. You can see उधर से pull back तो not pull back but bounce back आया ही है. But apart from that as well, we had a really immediate support level at around 14,000, and that did act out really nicely because we had another level just 100 points under at 3,900 as well. For tomorrow, every pullback till 14,050 or 14,075 can be bought, or it can be initiated. It can be used to initiate long positions, with stop loss going under 14,025 or to be safe under 14,000 on a candle closing basis, of course. When I talk about the option chain, resistance immediate comes in at 14,200 with almost 560,000 added contracts. Significant comes in at 14,400, a bit far away, with 730,000 added contracts. On the support side, immediate support is at 14,100 with 1.4 million added contracts. Significant at 14,000, of course, with 1 million added contracts. As I said, every pullback till 14,075 can be bought because you have multiple supports, zones as well as option chain support. When I talk about the PCR, that is decreasingly bearish. Yesterday it was about 1.12, today it is 1. So the option buyers have become slightly bit, you can say a bit more optimistic. But let's see how it goes. To be honest, after such a nice up move, I am expecting a small pullback till 14,075, around which I can enter for longs. When I talk about the second index, Bank Nifty, now if you look at the charts, because both of these are pretty largely participated indices, they should be on the same page for the market to be in a generic direction. However, it is clearly evident that Nifty is outperforming Bank Nifty. It has made high rise and higher lows, whereas Bank Nifty, it is in a strong range from 29th. It is in a clearly flat trading range. So on Bank Nifty, you have levels at 31,100, you have the second at 31,250 and the final one at 31,450. At these levels, at the extreme levels, you can go for shorts and longs, while the middle one can be used to take breakout or breakdown trades accordingly. When I talk about the option chain for Bank Nifty, I have immediate resistance at 31,500 with about 490,000 added contracts. Significant at 32,000 with 548,000 added contracts. On the support side, immediate is at 31,000 with 240,000 added contracts. Significant is at 3,500 with about 190,000 added contracts. When I talk about the PCR, The PCR comes in to be at 0.96. This is again the PCR of volume. So it's moderately bearish. People are expecting the Bank Nifty index to be slightly flat or even bearish for now. In the moving averages are signifying a small short-term death crossover. But let's see how it all goes tomorrow. As I said, breakout, breakdown, short at the extremes and longs at the bottoms. That is what I'm planning for tomorrow. This marks the end of today's video, guys. I hope you had a wonderful green trading session tomorrow, and I genuinely hope that you have an even better trading session tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. If you are liking the analysis, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, leave a nice comment and press that bell notification icon as well. Also, please join the Telegram channel at @ApexFinServe. Once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good night. Bye.